What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the RC News, episode 63. I do this every week. This week, a whole bunch of accessories, and we got some rally stuff to talk about. I'm not just talking about Traxxas. Let's get into it. It looks like Endura came out with some dual spring rate shocks. They come in at 80 to 120 millimeters, depending on your project, and pretty good pricing, ranging from 26. They're on sale right now for 21 bucks USD, roughly. Looks like they come with a spare spring set, a bunch of hardware. I like Endura shocks. I find they're decent quality. I always take them apart and rebuild them with some good grease on the seals to minimize leakage. But yeah, dual spring rates, depending on the project, a bunch of different lengths. And yeah, pretty nice. And over at Montech, they came up with a couple new body styles. Well, it's the same body, one for 110 scale and one for 12 scale, same body. And yeah, touring car and pan car. Really nice. I love the styling. What do you guys think? I love the front end on it. It's called the Walkiria. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I think it's a nice body, and I really like the green they chose. And we got a pretty sweet, notable update on the RC28 team kit. It's coming with a new body, a rad body Mako X body it comes with, and clear and some tires. So yeah, completes the package. You don't have to worry about picking up a body now. Just add your electronics and you're off to the races. Pretty sweet. This is kind of random, but it looks like RPM came out with a new product. It's been a bit, but they came out with something for the Red Cat Lowrider. So a +2 front suspension mount. It actually gives you 8 degrees of positive camber. This guy comes with -2 typically, the car does. And you know, lowriders kind of look a little more scale with some positive camber like that. So throw this on, you get +8. It looks like it bumps the wheels out about 5 mil too. So yeah, interesting. So as we mentioned last week, FMS released the Canyon. Pretty interesting. What do you guys think of the cables? See here, the cables going to the front and rear diffs. You know, some other companies have done this on other vehicles. What do you guys think of that though? The cables hanging down, feel like they'll get snagged up. Is it worth it to have them just to be able to switch your diffs off and on? And it looks like it's coming in at $449 USD. It's got fully functioning lights. It's pretty nice. FMS makes some nice stuff. What do you guys think? You like the body style? I'm kind of indifferent about it, but anyway. All right, clearly we have to talk about this. So obviously Traxxas came out with the mini rally car, the VXL, so brushless system. It's the Ford RS 2000, so classic. Couldn't have picked a better body, honestly. Maybe you like Subaru, I know, or Mitsubishi, or the other guys, but whatever. Proven platform, solid chassis. My beef, though, it does not have a shroud or a cover. You're going to get so much roost in this thing. This guy, though, from FTX just came out. Wow. Like, you know, not a licensed body or anything, but the layout's really nice. It looks like it's about the same length, roughly. Similar wheelbase, off by a couple millimeters. It's about 20 mils longer in the length of the car, so, but similar wheelbase. This dude comes with a shroud though, and I don't know, maybe it's a small thing to pick at, but you guys know when you go rip around with these rally cars, they just get filled with rocks and everything. I feel like a shroud's kind of important. I know Traxxas sealed their drivetrain, but yeah, this thing from FTX spec'd out really good. 320 euros. Looks like they're about to release it, so it's saying not in stock right now, but man, doesn't look like a licensed body, but I mean, it's a nice layout. Pretty good for the price. So anyway, you could add a shroud to the Traxxas, but I feel like kind of an afterthought. And yeah, they sealed the drivetrain and everything, but check out this FTX. I'm going to be digging into this thing because I don't know, rally's getting more popular. I feel like it's going to be one of the next kind of racing classes that'll kind of pick up. And I'm stoked to see that FTX came out with something. We got a bunch coming out from a bunch of different companies. So this thing's pretty cool. Go check it out. Well, it looks like we got another 128 scale pan car kit to compare. Next Racing came out with their Spectre SE. Coming in at $289.98, and one notable thing, you can select different chassis from Next Racing when you order it. So you can get it in alloy, carbon, or brass, and just a little drop down menu, select what you want, and there is no effect on price. So regardless of what chassis you get, it's still that $289.98. So that's kind of nice. Looks like they've modified the shocks a little bit. They've updated a few things. Go check it out. Really nice. Next Racing makes some awesome upgrades for a lot of the mini RCs. So pretty cool stuff. All right, we got some RC10 branded tool sets. Imperial and Metric. Did they come with the vintage cars? No. Were they ever part of something Riri back in the day? No. Just some tools with RC10 branding on it. They're saying they're nice quality. Personally, I'd buy myself a nice MIP set. Buy once, cry twice, or whatever that saying is. Anyway, check this out. We got the protector body from J Concepts. And what this body is it's the body that Ryan Mayfield just ran on his RC10 at the vintage race in Las Vegas. Some notable things. It's got that cool little cover over the motor, which isn't something really had back in the day. They stylized it a little bit more. Really nice body, really low profile. If you're doing vintage racing and you want a bit of an update, it's a nice one. It's definitely a nice one. It looks like Rev D came out with their MC3 conversion kit for the RDX drift car. So really nice. It's actually a lot of carbon and aluminum upgrades for the RDX. It changes up the handling a bunch, adds some stiffness in certain areas, and yeah, really nice machining on the alloy upgrades too, I might add. Rev D makes beautiful stuff. So Japanese manufacturer, been doing it in the drift game for quite some time now, and yeah, they make beautiful stuff. So go check out this MC3 conversion kit. Looking pretty good, actually. Pretty sweet. Well, if you have a TRF F1 car and you're racing those, you might want an alloy chassis. Looks like Maker Technical Team Racing has come out with one. 7683, and yeah, 2 mils thick. Really nice black ano. Stiffen that ride up. Pretty cool. Couple things caught my eye on this XESC. Kind of a weird name for a company, XESC. Anyway, they've got this, what they're calling a 6-scale ESC, and big power, 3 to 8S, 200 amps. And yeah, you can run a lot of juice through this thing. But it was the price, $147.20. Wow. Yeah, so pretty inexpensive for such big power. Nothing special. It was really just the price and the fact that you can put 8S through it. Anyway, man, big shout out to Proline for coming out with these. So not a lot of people have talked about these, but Proline came out with some Baja TAs specifically for pre-runners. They're going to go great with the I-beam kit, and it's tough to find some scale pre-runner tires so that guys with pre-runners would actually run. And these are definitely one of them. So super stoked they came out with, and I'm going to be putting them on my pre-runner build for sure. All right, we made it to the end of episode 63 of the RC News. Really appreciate everyone stopping by. I really do. Please like, comment, subscribe. Correct me if I'm wrong about our high performance toy cars we like talking about. And yeah, what do you think of that FTX rally car? It's pretty cool. Don't know if it's comparable to the Traxxas. It is about $100 less at retail, but you know, Traxxas quality, there is that. Those Baja TA tires though, pretty hard to find some scale Baja tires that finish off a pre-runner truck, and those will do it. So anyway, everyone, have a good week. Peace.